Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Welcome back, good people. Man, August has been a crazy month. It had been, real ups and downs for me. First of all, I was in and out of hospital. My back had completely given up on me. Been on loads of different painkillers. I'd planned to make some videos during this time, but was in hospital, tubes in, IVs, morphine, the lot for my bad back. But anyway, also, August was a very good month for me. It was my birthday, first of all. So it's become an annual thing, been going to Gibraltar where, I get to do some good shopping. I believe it's VAT, you don't pay out there, so everything's a bit cheaper out there. I had some real good food as usual, some swimming, some beach time, just some good R&R, some well-needed relaxed time. But anyways, back to reality. So this is September, so I'm going to recap all the dividends I got paid through the month of August. So let's not waste no time, let's get into it. Let's roll the credits and go. So right before we jump into my dividend breakdowns, I just want to shout out my cousin Remington. He knows me and him are always talking about investing, and not only like dividend investing, but different types of investing. And he's into precious metals. And I've been meaning to jump into it for ages now, but I just hadn't pulled the trigger. But he bought me my first piece of silver. So I don't know if you can see it there. Try to zoom in. But this is my first piece to start off my collection. So as long with building dividends, I'm going to be building up precious metal, silver, gold, even copper. So thanks again, cuz, really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please like the video and share it with your family and friends. Right, finally, before I start, just for clarification, what I'd like to point out is all the dividends that I'm about to show you are what got paid to my brokerage in the month of August. So what I mean is, like if I look at this one, for example, Arbor Realty Trust, which I got paid from. I'll see if I put it up on the screen same time as I'm talking, so it's a bit easier to explain. You can see that what they did is they declared the dividend on the 29th of July. Then the ex-dividend date is the 12th of August, meaning that to get paid that 39 cents dividend, you need to hold the stock before the 12th of August. So on the day of the 12th, as anyone who's holding that share will get paid the dividend. If you try buying it on the 12th, you will not get paid it. Anyone who holds it before and on the day will get paid that dividend. And then what you'll see is the pay date is the 31st of August. So what happens is, that's the day they pay my brokerage, Trading 212. Trading 212 then takes time to pay me. It may be a day, 2 days. Sometimes you're waiting on 2 weeks for your dividend. That's why there's a delay on me posting my videos, because I wait until every last dividend has come in, then I make my video. So just for clarification, because you might see some stocks where the person's actually put it in their video when you're watching other channels. Arbor Realty, they might include that in September's because that's when they received it. But no, the way I do it is when they pay my brokerage. So every dividend I'm about to show you is when my brokerage received my dividend from the start to the end of August. Thought I'd just clear that up because I just want to be as transparent as possible. So anyway, let's get into it. Right, so kicking this off alphabetically, the first company I got paid from is AEW. They're a UK REIT, and for my, how many shares have I got? 25 shares, they paid me 13 pence. But on top of that dividend, they also paid me some property income, which is an additional 38 pence. Right, my next payment came from AGNC, which if you follow this channel, you will know that's my favorite dividend paying stock. I own 144 shares of AGNC, and for those I got paid £12.17. Next is Alliance Bernstein Holdings. I own 2 shares, and for those I got paid £1.19. For my 2 shares of Arbor Realty Trust, I got paid 57 pence. I own 2 shares of AT&T. For those I got paid 39 pence. British and American Tobaccos, they are one of the best dividend paying stocks on the FTSE 100. For my 2 shares of those, I got paid £1.09. Blackstone Minerals is the next one. They caught my attention the other day. This is a new position I've just started. I've only got 3 shares, but for those 3 shares, I got paid £1.07. Next is Bluefield Solar Income Fund. I really need to add to this position. I've only got 20 shares, and for those 20 shares, I got paid 41p. Energy Transfer, I own 3 shares. I got paid 58p. For my 3 shares of Enterprise Product Partners, I got paid £1.18. Greencoat UK Wind, that's another company I definitely need to add to, UK based again. For my 10 shares, I got paid 19p. ING Group, I own 3 shares of those, and for those I got paid 36p. For my 3 shares of Kinder Morgan, I got paid 59p. I own 2 shares of MPLX, so I really need to add to that. For those 2 shares, I got paid £1.17. For my 2 shares of National Grid, I got paid 68p. Next is Omega Healthcare. That is definitely one of my favorite healthcare REITs. I own 3 shares of those, and for those I got paid £1.42. Next is Owl Rock Capital. I own 2 shares, and for those 2 shares I got paid 44p. Next is Polar Capital, and for my 5 shares I got paid £1.60. Next is Primary Health Properties. I own a tiny position, only 10 shares, and I got paid 8p for those. They also paid me property income as well, and that gave me an additional 8p. For my 5 shares of Prospect Capital, another monthly paying REIT, I got paid 21p. Next is Sabra Healthcare. They're another healthcare REIT like Omega. And for my 2 shares, I got paid 44p. Next is Southern Copper, and for my 2 shares of those, I got paid £1.27. Next is United Utilities. For my 2 shares, they paid me 58p. Followed by Verizon. I own 2 shares, and for those 2 shares, they paid me 89p. And last but certainly not least is Viper Energy, and I own 3 shares of Viper Energy, and for those, they paid me £1.75. Right now, with all of those dividends combined, that has given me a grand total of £30.91. So I've broken my dividend income record. This is by far my best month yet. And the thing is, I'm not quite sure, fingers crossed, but I think September might be even better. So if you've been watching my channel, especially from the start of the year when I started this dividend portfolio, you'll see the snowball effect starting to take place now. Like, these dividend payments are only getting bigger and bigger. I did have a dip last month. It was only a tiny slight dip, but look, I've more than made up for it in the month of August. Right, so let's put the numbers into the spreadsheet and see how well we did. So £30.91. Boom. Okay. So I'm up 51% on July's payments, and we are well into triple figure territory for dividends received for the year. So now from dividends for the year, I'm at £124.15, which I am more than happy with. Like I've said before, this is money for doing nothing. Not absolutely nothing. You know, I put research into the stocks that I do buy. I'm not just buying stocks willy-nilly. There are many reasons why I own the stocks I do, and I'm holding them for the long term. So it is passive income. You know, once I've bought the stocks, I kick back, do nothing, and just wait for the notification to pop up on my phone or watch or whatever, telling me, boom, you've just received a dividend for so-and-so. So yeah, I'm loving it. £124.15, nothing to be sniffed at. Let's see if I can beat that in September. If not, no big deal. You know, aim higher in October. Swings and roundabouts. There's always going to be dips along the journey. Investing is never a straight line. Don't believe anyone or listen to anyone who claims it is. There's ups and downs. There's bull markets, there's bear markets. But the good thing with dividend investing is no matter the state of the market, you're going to get paid regardless.
Remember, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude.
Right, so that's it for this video. If you've been watching from the beginning, thank you, truly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. It does wonders for this channel, more than you could think. So really appreciate it if you could do those 2 things. And yeah, if your portfolio is in the red, I hope you're buying the dip, as long as you've done the due diligence and you know you're in some strong companies. We're going to be entering some turbulent times, as you keep seeing. Always talks of recession, whether it's coming this year or next year. So, you know, me, I just average all the way in. So I'm not saving up all the time waiting for that big dip. I'm just averaging my way in all the time, constantly throughout the year. So I feel like I'm most of the time getting very good prices, but you know, you have your methods, I got mine. I'm not trying to talk you into my methods. I'm not one of these guys here trying to tell you to do things my way. All I'm simply doing is showing you what I am doing. You know, my regular job is at the airport. I'm not a financial advisor, and more importantly, I'm not your financial advisor. I got my full-time job at the airport doing my thing, and I know I work too hard for my money to just listen to some random guy on YouTube saying to buy this stock and buy that stock, and I'm not trying to be that guy. So always do your due diligence before buying any stocks. But yes, good people, I will see you next month. Hasta el próximo mes. Adios.